Say less, say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Do you believe in love at first sight? Should I walk on by again? Yep. 'Cause I don't know if I could survive. You took all my oxygen. She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. Being so sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your head still talking. You leaving me.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
79 Bronco. Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Williams from the gun. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70. Go.
Working from the gun, Williams. He'll get this complete to Pitts. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Panther 11. Panther. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. And up.
To throw is Williams. Complete to Braylon Allen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. He's got a man left. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Allen will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Here's the snap on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go. Shaq. Trap 60. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 13-0 lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Offense up to the line fast. From the 35 on 2nd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 21-zip already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense in the hurry up here. That's complete to Leggett. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10 now. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bateman hauls it in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 21-0 our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
19 Tiger. Sack.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's third and short. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Here's Williams. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Williams to throw on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Here we go. Sack. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Packers pick it up! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast. This throw is cupped. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. Is about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Packers putting 6 defensive backs out there defending pass on this 3rd down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears driving ahead. So now here's 3rd and 5.
70 range. Let's go. Go street. Ready, go. Come 19.
Williams from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Working from the gun, Williams. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. And my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Mustang 19. Ready?
From the 16. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Chicago. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll come out throwing. Dumped off to his running back. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
18 Cardinal.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Throwing from the gun here. Sir, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. Gets this to Bateman. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
18, here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Ready?
After the pick, here's Williams. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Can't we score?
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60, check 60. Here we go, set. 60 back. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Cougar 19, 70 range, 70 range. Go!
Now Williams. He'll get this complete to Pitts. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down. This is Allen on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's go!
Right back to Allen. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down, here's Williams. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Head to 60, head to 60. Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Williams. Pass complete to Wiley. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
70 Lions, Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, they'll run. He's contained at the line for no gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10 now. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Check. 19 Lions.
First down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. Here he is on 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Pass play the call on 4th down. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jordan Battle with the INT.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Run and drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Hut, hut.
Working from the gun, Williams. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready!
Williams from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Williams will look to throw. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
Williams to throw. His pass caught by Allen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. 70.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's brought down after a decent gain. Offense up to the line fast. It's Allen again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Pass play coming here. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. And they pick him off again! Jordan Battle with the INT. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Allen on the catch. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
70 Lions. 78-yard line. Here we go. Hey, smash.
Putting a receiver in motion. Williams to throw on 1st. He'll get this complete to Pitts. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This might be a free play for him. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, Brock, and that gets them a much bigger play than the penalty would have. Working inside the red zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. And he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep, and they pick him off again! And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Let's go.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To throw, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Williams set to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
19 tight.
From the red zone now. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19 target. 10.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Back at 60. Warrior 70.
Back now, pressure on its way. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. A bit of desperation on this. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Ready.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice wants to find the lane upfield and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go, set. 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now here's Williams. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Cut 19, cut 19. Hand the street, go.
Throwing now on 1st down. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
19 tight, 19 tight. Track at 60. Hurt.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, put some heat on this big game downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears put up even more points in a win. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So the Bears come away with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.